I never know how to start these videos, so I guess we're just gonna get right into it. And that's the intro. But today's video, I want to talk about a interaction I had. My first time ever dealing with the Karen, and I usually don't do like I don't do story time very often, so I'm not sure how often it's gonna be a realistic thing for me. But I just felt like I wanted to make the video just for the sake of it. Anyway, so when I first started working in retail, I had to deal with this customer, and it's kind of funny. It's my first week on the job, and then actually how I get introduced to working retail. So it all starts off. I think it's my third or fourth day on the job, and then lady comes in. I don't notice her. A lot of customers come in. You can't notice everyone. And then my manager, they walk over to me and they're like, "Hey, can you help this lady with her shopping? Apparently she needs help and she doesn't know where some of the stuff is. So can you walk her around and, try to help her find the stuff she's looking for?" And I wanted to argue, not argue and I don't mean it in a bad way, but argue because I don't know why they're asking me. It's my fourth day on the job. I think there's a lot more qualified people who can assist the customer. But, I wasn't trying to argue because, my manager asked me, so I was like, all right, well, let me see how I can help this lady to the best of my ability. And when I see this lady and I walk up to her and go to say, hey, I immediately knew there's going to be a problem. Because off rip, she looked at me and she just starts swearing. And it's not directly towards me, but she's just saying like all these crazy things. She's like, I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they actually thought that this was a good idea. That was a good idea. Like, it is swear word after swear word just out of her mouth. She's dropping more F bombs than I think anyone did a sailor. She would make a sailor blush with how many, swear words she would just drop in left, right, and center. And like, oh boy. Just like, oh boy. Now I have to deal with this now because, well, I see why they threw me under the bus here because clearly they were fully aware about this customer. And the funny part is when we're walking down the aisle, right? I asked her, "Oh, do you need any help with anything you look for?" No, she didn't need help at all. She just wanted me with her just so she could complain to me. So the entire time we're walking around the store, she knows exactly what she's looking for, where it is. And then it hit me. She really just asked me to come help her just so she could complain to me the entire time. And we're walking around the store for like 30 minutes. And I can't lie, it is some of the funniest stuff to ever happen, right? Because she's like, I can't. We're looking at like the soy sauce, and she's like, I can't believe it this much. Back in my day, it used to be insert price. And I'm like, yeah, that was like 50 years ago, lady. I don't mean to be rude, but you're not exactly a spring chicken. You're definitely old, you know. And I was just sitting here just like laughing, and well, I wasn't laughing, obviously, but inside like, this is great, right? And my other coworker were all like, "Hey, how's it going?" And she goes, "It's terrible. Today's not horrible today. I can imagine why you think it'd be a good day today." And they're all just like, all kind of like shocked, not knowing what to say, because what do you really say to a lady who is just like going off the handle, just like crashing out on everyone? And it's like everyone, is just the same thing with everyone else. And they're all trying to say hi, be friendly, and she's crashing out on them saying, "How dare you call it a good day? I'm in a bad mood. This store smells like, horrible. I can't believe you guys think it's a good store. I hate this store. I don't even know why I come here. I should just do my shopping on Amazon, online, so I wouldn't have to go to this ugly, nasty store." And like I said, she's full on crashing out. And I'm sitting here wondering, why do you keep coming here if that's how you truly feel? And I get it. She coming here so she can just complain to everyone and make it everyone else's problem. Because there's no other reason why you're coming to the store other than to just complain to everyone. No, you trying my best to hold it together because, she's crashing out like a full blown crash out. And what am I going to say? Lady, calm down and do exactly what she wants me to do. Because she wants me to get mad. Not mad, but like, she's looking for someone to give her a reason to really explode, just to really go off. And we're just about done. She's just about got everything done. So we're walking and we get to the front of the store where the cashiers are, right? And the same thing is cashier goes, "Hey, how's it going?" And this lady proceeds to look at the cashier and go, "It is going horrible. I don't know why you people can ask me how's my day going when you already know it's going terrible. I told everyone else it's going terrible. So why can't you figure out it's going terrible? I'm in a horrible mood." And the character proceeds to ask the cashier, goes, "Are you stupid? Do you really think I'm having a good day?" And the cashier offer is already annoyed because, well, who wouldn't be annoyed? You have some old lady who's being rude for no reason. You're just trying to do your job and go home at the end of the day. And the cashier goes, "Well, there's no need to talk to me like that." And the Karen, when she heard her like, respond, almost like, I don't know, and I wouldn't say it wasn't different, but like almost like call her out and on her attitude, this old lady just explode. And you go, "How dare you talk back to me? I'm older than you. You need to have some respect for your elders. I can't believe this generation are all attitude, always talking back, always doing something." And the catcher was like, "I'm not talking back to you. You're just being mean for no good reason other than you felt like it." "Well, I have every reason to be mad because of," and then she in terms of bunch of reasons, I don't even remember half the reasons she said. He just, old lady talk, old Karen, old boomer speak. And the cashier was like, "Ma'am, if you're gonna keep being disrespectful, I'm not gonna help you at all today." And then guess what? You can't buy any of your groceries if I don't decide to help you. And the Karen that really sent the Karen off, and she starts like swearing at the cashier, calling her a bunch of mean names, like I said, just horrible things, just being a horrible person. And then even the customer behind her, because there's no a line forming behind her, because guess what? Other people are trying to check out and go home for the day, right? We're at the grocery, and they start getting mad at the Karen. They're like, "Lady, knock off the attitude, because everyone else wants to get checked out and go home. You're not the only person who has something to do today." And, Karen starts yelling at them. Cashier kind of just over it. I think the cashier called the manager, and the manager come over and, "What is going on over here? Can I help you? What's going on?" And the Karen, it's almost like the Karen was like hoping for this. And she immediately turns attention to the manager and starts making accusations against the cashier, saying cashier was being mean, she was being nasty, calling her all kinds of names, calling her old, making fun of her, just like full on like lying. Cashier can shut that down so quickly. She goes, "I didn't say anything like that." And then my manager, he looks at me, he goes, "Is that true?" I go, "Yeah, it's true. She didn't say anything mean to the lady shopping." The lady shopping looked at me going, "Oh, now you're lying too?" I go, "I'm not lying." And then even the customer had my back because I had her like, "No, the lady was getting mad at the cashier the entire time." So the manager kind of just looked annoyed, and he asked the cashier, "Hey, do you want me to finish the transactions for you?" And she goes, "Would you mind? I would appreciate, she was like, "Yeah, you can." So the manager takes over. He rings Lydia up as soon as he can. Doesn't even say a word to her. Just rings her up, calls her the day, sends her off her way. And I think, I was just like, "Oh, thank you, Lord. I can walk away now." And my manager looks at me and he goes, "Hey, she wants you to help her take her groceries outside, like to her car." I go, "Oh, come on." I go, okay. I didn't say like the "oh come on" thing out loud, but in my head I'm just like wanting it to be over with. So anyway, I walk this lady to her car. I load her groceries in her car as fast as I can, and I go, well, have a nice day. And then she gets mad at me for that too. And I go, I probably just didn't even care. I just try to hurry up. And it's funny because as I'm walking off, the lady goes, thank you. You're super nice. Just like, thank you. I go, thank you? You're saying thank you after you just asked like a Karen, like a, DEFCON, well, like a DEFCON 5 or a DEFCON 1, whatever, the most serious like nuclear threat DEFCON the entire time. And she goes, thank you. And I'm just sitting there just like, I don't even know what to say. I don't, you know what? I can't even bother with this right now. And then it's funny, I go back in the store and I asked my manager about it, and I asked him, "Is this a normal, like a normal thing with the customer?" And he just sighed. He goes, "Yeah, she comes in like twice a week, twice, 3 times a week." And he goes, "It's the same thing every single time. Every single time she wants someone to help her, just so she can complain." And he looks like he's just over it. And yeah, I hate dealing with that customer, but can't do anything about it other than just try to get her out as quickly as possible. And but anyway, again, that's kind of just the end of the story. And that was my first time really having to deal with a Karen. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment. If you want more of these kind of stories, I have more. I've worked retail for quite a while, so I have a lot of. I guess I wouldn't say I have that many interesting stories, but I have quite a few stories about retail. If you're interested. Yep. But yeah, guys, it's been your boy Gash or Gashwin. Until next time.